Hey, Fairy and Finley here. Guess what? You can't con me. I may be a ditz, I may be a bit slow, but I ain't stupid. So, techsupportguys.org. You can go stick it up your ass. Because you guys are a forum. You are not what you say you are. And guess what you say you are? An intermediate between my internet provider and Microsoft. Guess what? I talked to Microsoft. Guess what they said? They have no dealing with you. So you can go stick it. My internet provider has decided that, they haven't authorized any intermediate phone calls. Now the next thing is if you're going to try to con someone, there's a few things you need to get right, or you will set alarm bells going off in your client's head. Firstly, get their titles right. I am a miss. And if you do not call me miss in conjunction with my surname, red flag. The next thing is if you constantly pass the phone around without any hold tone, I don't care if you're in the same office building, red flag. If you're going to transfer me to someone else in the office, you better have that really shitty elevator music. Because I'm just going to know that that's how things are going to go down. And another thing is, your company, if you are an organization, and you're dealing with someone who is of another nationality, I don't care if you're based in the USA, red flag right there is not having an international phone number. Because guess what? You're dealing with an Australian internet provider. So you can go stick it. Yeah. I'm not so stupid. The other thing that's a big red flag is when you start asking questions, and I start asking questions, and you start getting angry, red flag. And if you're not willing to give out your information to me, a client, red flag. Because it took you on your second phone call to me for you to tell me who your company is, give me a phone number and an email. You should have given me that with the first phone call that you gave to me when I requested it, instead of getting very angry. And by the way, asking me to do things on my computer to prove that you're with this company doesn't work, because anyone who knows how to run on a Microsoft software system, if you know how to use that, guess what? You're good at IT. Anyone can do that. That's just too easy. Alright, if someone asks you to verify that your company is legit, the first thing you do is give them information. Not get angry and pass them on to your colleague. Because I ain't stupid. And the next thing is having your hard disk full of junk files and alerts. Guess what? That's not going to make the system crash in 1 week. Because guess what? It's been taking a long time to build up, and I'll tell you now, it doesn't really slow your computer down that much. Because guess what? When you use your computer as often as I do for the things that I use, you notice when things start slowing down. And the only thing that I can think of as to why things would be slowing down for me is I'm a bit late on this month's internet pay. So that's going to be sorted out Monday. I thought I paid that bill. I swear I did. But my bank transactions say otherwise, so I must have just hit the wrong key and not have it go through and get processed properly. My bad. So I'm not going to get angry with Microsoft. I'm not going to get angry with my internet provider because they're not the ones trying to screw me around. The next big red flag is refusing to send out an information package or a receipt for that phone call that you guys made to my private home number. Okay. The only way you can get my number is if Telstra has been selling it. You've bought my number of someone, because I don't know who you are. You haven't tried to contact me on my mobile phone either. And either one of the three companies would have tried my mobile at some point as my primary contact number. So, clients asking for verification, information packages, etc. Don't lose your cool, just give it to them. And also, the other big thing is saying, give us money and then we will give you a receipt and do what we say we will do. That's another big red flag. So, techsupportguide.org, you are a forum. The actual website is a forum. It is not a service that provides IT tech support in person via phone. I am not stupid. This is a cover. You're using someone else's company as a cover for your own, whatever it is you're doing, your shenanigans. Now, what I'm really annoyed at is I've decided to say, you know what? I'm not going to get anything done with you guys because A, payday. I get the monies. 2, between now and then, you'll get desperate and show your true colors. And they did. They called up today, despite me yesterday telling them to call Monday, because that's the most convenient time for them to call back. And they've just gone, oh, we will do this service for you. Now turn on your computer and go through these steps. I was like, how about you just tell me the steps? And I will write them down and do them in my own time, or you can email them to me. Oh no, we can't do that. You might send them to other people. I was like, dude, I have friends that can do this shit in their sleep. I ain't that stupid. I don't know how to work run script. I'm not that intelligent with computers, but I'm intelligent enough to see when you're trying to fuck me over. So yeah, people out there, don't be gullible twits. This shit is happening. People are calling up saying that they're from a company that is an in-between service, and they are taking your money and running. And this is one of those companies. Well, that's the name this company is going by and shadowing from. So, yeah, if you ever get someone calling up to say they'll do services for money and not provide a receipt or information packages until after payment's made, you go and call those companies that they say they are calling on behalf of. Because those companies will be honest up front and verify that these people are who they say they are, or they will downright say, no, they are not affiliated with us, we do not work with them. Thank you for reporting this fraud. So, yeah, people have been trying it on. And this all happened the day after someone tried to break into my house. This has been a very interesting week. Tuesday night, someone tries to break into my house. Wednesday night, these people call. They upset me by not conforming to reasonable requests. And of course, their excuse is, we have protocols and other such in place, we can't give that to you. Well, excuse you, but I've worked with quite a few businesses when it comes to this sort of stuff. I know the protocols, I know how retail works, I know the laws of my country. If a client asks for information and proof of services, you give them that without even so much so questioning. This moment you withhold, you're done. And when that client says don't call back to another day, don't call back to that day. And then yesterday they called, which was the Wednesday, and today they called and saying, we can do the service for you for free. I went, that's nice. Now tell me how it's done, because I'm not turning on my computer. Oh, we can't do that. Bullshit, you can't. If you can't do it, I'll just call one of my friends up in Brisbane and ask them to do it for me. Instead, I go onto YouTube, and there's a full Windows tutorial on how to delete junk files, which is what they wanted me to do. I delete my junk files on my own. I'm sure Amy would be very impressed with me on that one. So let's see what tomorrow holds, because I'm going to get a third-party local IT guy in to look at my computer, because I know it's just due for an overhaul. You know, you just run a computer for that long that you just need someone to look at it to make sure it's functioning as it is. So, the moment I said that, that put them in their place. And I got a really early start in the morning. The week's not over. So yeah, don't try to con me. It doesn't work. Don't try to get money out of me, especially if you're some random calling up. It doesn't work. That's really all I have to say about all of that. So if you're a company who have my phone number, who aren't willing to give me information, and the next day call up because they didn't bother to get my email, despite the fact that they're now answering all the questions that I was asking yesterday and willing to take my email to send me information packages. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Over and out from the fairy and fiddling. Go suck a dick. 'Cause can suck a dick.